Hello. Well, my computer decided that it hates me today. So, it took me a while to get things started. I was this close. You can't see my fingers, but I was like that close to ending stream. So, recap what happened last time. I drew the first box art legendary for the Kenora region. This is Obteligisk. Obelisk, intelligent, straightforward, makes sense. It has more than one form because we are giving it a metamorphosis form, which was the first introduction I had actually drawn for you guys, like on stream, of what a metamorphosis was. So, this is its base form. This is how you find it. It's dormant. You're not sure what it is. It's just like this. You can see there's some references to Euxie on here, Arceus, and Palkia, because I've kind of determined that when it comes to the three, there are three legendaries. There's a third one to them. They are a trio, but there's a box art for only two of them. When it comes to the trio, they are made each specifically by a certain god. This one's Euxie and Palkia. The next one is going to be Dialga and Euxie, Mesprit, and Azelf. So Dialga and Azelf, with of course references to Arceus too. But the third one is going to be based off of Mesprit and Giratina, which is going to be very interesting. But I know exactly how I want to play it. But this isn't the legendary we're focusing on today. I'll give you a quick show of what's this. Base form, it's dormant. This is when it's open. Ooh, scary, evil looking. Of course, I want to bring in that primal fear and scariness of it. Which you're like, oh, how are you going to put that on a box art? I'm not. I'm putting your metamorphosis forms on the box art. Really throw it off. Really confuse it. Because you could tell it's a psychic electric type. Or at least a dark electric type, some people would think. But it's psychic electric. But we've gotten another thing here. This is Obteligisk. Open Obteligisk. It's metamorphosis form. I showed it on stream, I'm pretty sure. My mic just decided to peek out of nowhere. Lovely. But it has turned into a water electric or water psychic. I can't remember. You know what? I can take a look. I can ask. Come on. Don't do this to me, Discord. Water electric type. It looks more like a water psychic type, to be fair, but when it comes to the metamorphosis forms, I always want them to look like they have a third secret, you know, a third secret form, or like a third typing, which I feel like I captured pretty well in this one. My mic is being really sensitive today. Maybe I'll back up my mic. Does that help? We'll figure it out. Which I feel like I did well in capturing the angelic thing, because when it comes to these three, we've got heart, mind, and soul. This is the mind. It kind of makes sense. Psychic, yeah, it makes sense to me. And I was also thinking of calling this Enlightened Obteligisk, but no. Fountain of Knowledge, a vase, you know, all those different types of connections. So, what we've got next, though, I'm looking forward to, because I know it's going to be difficult, which is the one we're working on stream today, the Dragon Bug Legendary. We don't have a name for him yet, but I know I wanted him to be Dragon Bug, and he will turn into a Dragon Steel type. And I've kind of determined where I'm going with this. It's going to be a fossil in its dormant form, which makes you think, oh, rock, but no. You don't get to battle their dormant forms. That's just how they look in the game. That's how they look when you're waiting for them, when they're giving off energy, when they're, you know, when it comes to Opteligisk, it's constantly emitting mind energy. And it's said that this energy is the energy which makes intelligent life possible and or free will of thought. This is going to be soul, the free will of the soul, or it connects into each other with Opteligisk. So, I have to bring in Dialga, Soul, Yuxi? No, Azelf? I think it's Azelf. It's Azelf. The blue one. And I think I like the idea of the Leviathan type dragon style head, but I want it to have a very large cranium. Like, this is a Leviathan whale. I think I want to call this some sort of Leviathan. Ooh, my mic is still peaking. Maybe I do this. Sorry for touching the mic. Ah. All right, this is what we're gonna call. We're gonna call that mic thing good. All right, so I definitely want scary dragon head, big, let's do this. That's not a, we want a blue color for this sketch. We want a dark blue. We definitely want, you know, angry teeth, dragon style head. And we want big ass cranium. So, and other thing I do want, I have king crab legs and ice spots here for the reason, because we have to bring in that bug type feeling. And I like the bug type legs. Because it very much, contrary to popular belief, it is not a water type. Even though it will live underwater, it's found deep down in the dark midnight zone. Because where you're actually going to find it is near hydrothermal vents. There will be a cave, specifically, that has air in it, a pocket of air. You'll go into there, and there will be, well, first off, I'm gonna have it so this portal teleports you somewhere. You're going to swim down, and you will see a portal. Whether it be submarine-wise, or it won't go all the way down to the bottom of the ocean. There will be a rift that has opened somewhere deep down in the ocean. I'll be like, oh, it's like an ultra wormhole, but it's not radiating any energy that's from a different world. It's from this world. So you will be sent into it, and this will take you deep, deep down underneath the ocean. And underneath the ocean, well, not quite underneath the ocean, it will take you to the midnight zone. You will have lots of lights, floodlights. It will be dark. But there will be tons of midnight Pokemon, which I'm excited to share. And in one of these caverns, hidden off in an area, is going to be a fossil. And you are going to have an item which will wake it up early. Which will be the same with Opteligisk, because it will be asleep in its dormant form. It's not hungry, it's not anything like that, so you'll have to have something that will wake it up. So, when you wake it up, also there's a reference to Unknown here, I figured I should point that out. When you wake it up, it will fight, because it is, I'm either thinking maybe the legendaries are a threat, or you've been called for an exploration mission because you have been seen as worthy in some way. Because, like, let's say, oh, something's wrong, it's not sending out as much energy as it's supposed to. Or, like, oh, something's, yeah. Some people are becoming dumber. Some people are losing their will to do things, you know? So I definitely want some sort of fossil-esque feeling to this. Because down Midnight Zone, I like to think that, oh, people thought that they were extinct. Not anymore. Kind of like the, kind of like Relicanth. You know the original fish it's from. So, I kind of want to go with that. And then with its Opteligisk form, it turns into a steel type. Which, because I go to Opteligisk, and what I've done is like, oh, Psychic Electric, those are the typings I wanted for it. Bug, Dragon, I wanted those typings too. Here's my reasoning for why this adds the water type. Because of its ties to Dialga. Dialga, dragon water type. I want it to gain that extra typing from here, which is going to be interesting because with the third legendary, it's already going to have its typing from Giratina. So what it'll do is when it metamorphosizes, it enlightens itself, and it turns, this one will turn into a completely different typing. One type doesn't change, it changes into two types. Maybe there will be specific Pokemon that changes into two types. I'm not telling, I'm not showing. I'll figure it out. Or maybe it'll be specific to only this third legendary. Who knows? Because it truly changed. So this will turn Dragon Steel because Dialga is a Dragon Steel type, which it's already a Dragon type. It's a Dragon Bug type. So it'll just drop the Bug typing, or keep it hidden, kind of. And it'll turn into a Dragon Steel type. So here, let's... Alright. Let's start with a somewhat of an idea. We want its fossilist form. We're gonna start off with a big ol'... Because how I want it to be is here's you as a player. I won't make them chibi, but something that just seems absolutely huge and gargantuan. Where is my Leviathan? Here we are. Because maybe on the inside there would be water. It's kind of like a trapped encased like resin bubble or something. Now I want this because we want to give it fins. We want to give it lots of fins. But I also want... Its eye will be asleep. It will be asleep. Like, it's... You want to give that primal fear to it. Right now, it looks peaceful. But ooh, if we did have its eye open... It could sleep with its eye open in its fossil form, but instead, it would have been like, you know... Would have been like this, and then the second you interact with it, it goes like it. Eyeball shoots and moves and looks right at you. That's pretty scary in my opinion. We'll give the bug feature by giving it multiple eyes. It feels correct to me. There we are. Multiple legs is definitely the way to go with this Pokemon. I'm already liking where this is going. I feel like it should have webs in between these claw spikes. We'll have little fuzzy hairs on the claws. Fear of the deep, the fear of the unknown. A real prehistoric feeling by giving him like a saber tooth. Why is the music not playing? That's... Oh, it is playing. I just accidentally turned it down. I just realized. It's still a Pokemon, so we definitely should have some sort of cartoony aspect in there. My thing is, what could make it more bug-like besides the multiple legs? Oops. There we go. Let me clean it up a little bit. Not sure what that line was there for, but we'll figure it out. We'll probably do a second time over sketch just to... No, actually, this is pretty nice, not gonna lie. My thing is, I feel like it needs a pattern on the side. Something that really gives into the buggy aspect to it. Let me look a reference for bugs. If it'll... No, let me go bug Pokemon. I typed in Pokemon, did I not? Not just bug. Okay, we've got rings, we've got stripes, we've got sections. Sections. Ooh, wait. That definitely gives some sort of a feeling to it. That's not bad. I like the random lines. Well, it's not random, they're periodic. Let's see what else we've got here. Okay. I'm seeing circles. Oh, wait. We keep adding the circles on because... We'll leave this part. Ooh, it also gives a biblically accurate angel feeling to it too, in a weird way, because these circles like bugs have mostly circle markings on themselves for protection. It makes it seem like they have bigger eyes, which makes them seem like they are bigger than they actually are. But the thing is, where did that come from? Bigger predators? Sure, but I like to think it originally came from this guy. Having actual eyes all around the body. Ooh, wait. Oh, that's perfect, actually. I like it. I might space the legs out differently. Like one section, eye, one section, eye, one section, eye. Ooh, yes, 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 yes. Let's move you up. Section I. Section I. You don't want this one here. Section I. The rest of these eyes could be closed on the body, and then when it awakens, they all shoot open at once, and then they all looked down at you. Wait, this is great. Casually dying. I love this. I love this. Oh my god, I'm so happy with this. Oh, this is making me really happy. I love this idea. It's so... it feels prehistoric. It feels correct. Like I'm actually doing it. Get rid of the rock outline. It'll definitely be in some sort of cave with like, oh, look at that. Stalactites and stalagmites from the ceiling and stuff like that. You have, oh. I love this. I love it. Oh, the idea, the feeling behind it. It gives you a primal fear in your soul that's like, I should not be anywhere near this thing. I love it. It's so simple, but yet so complex. You know what? Let's clean this up a bit. I don't feel like drawing it again. these spikes will come from the midsections. Never mind, I figured out what that was. Midsection, an actual... midsection. It will attach down to the actual... Oopsie. Where am I? There am I. Spike. And we have 1, 2, 3. Another spike. Ooh, okay. Yes. Ah, I love this. Okay, that's pretty cool. That's a good, huge feeling here. Let's add a color to it because we want to show off. I feel like maybe we should have it emit some sort of light from its eyes. I want to duplicate this because I want to actually close the eyes. I'm not sure if not having it smiling makes it more scary or not. No. You know, I kind of like the smile. We'll have it like that. Then, let's start coloring. feel like maybe we should shrink down and make the person just a little bit smaller, but at the same time, I don't think so. Bring it up a bit. I feel like bright yellow eyes will be fun. Because the colors aren't going to be too different. They're going to be brown. Let's see. Let's actually take a look at what fossils look like. Because sometimes they're black. Black is cool, black is obsidian, whatever you want to call it. Let's go like this. That's the wrong one. Awesome. Okay. Sometimes they're gray. Most of the times they're brown. Sometimes they are black. Ooh, we could. Interesting. I see a pattern here. The darker parts are usually what are considered bones. But what if... What about that ankylosaurus that was mud? Ooh. That is dark. It is like a blackish shale color. Let's give a base color to the whole thing of this gray shale color. Let's cut off the light here. I was debating maybe I should make the gills glow and the nostril. Ooh, my God. Let me take a look at how it would look. It really gives an electric eel feeling to it. It could completely throw off people on its typing. Alright, then let's go back to this grayish brown. The way I said brown just brought back memes to my head. That's not good. I'm gonna brown. No. And then let's give it darker for other things we need here. What's the next darkest thing? Let's go with teeth. And spikes. Go. Do we do this long one? No, we'll make that even dark. No, we might as well. Actually, you know what I could be doing? Failing, that's what. The colors are giving tabby for some reason for me. I think it's the yellow eyes and it's the color, the dark browns. Claws are a definite must on here. Actually do that so I can switch the colors easier. Pause. Spike. Spike? There shouldn't be a spike there. Actually, you know what, I'm gonna... Go. Do... There we go. Next. Let's see here. No claw. Spike though. Even though one shouldn't be there, but you know what? We'll fix that. We'll call that good. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. Oh, maybe it goes down and it'll end at spikes at the end. That's why it curls like that. Got it. Never mind. Alright, let's see here. Wings, or whatever they're called, are gonna be different color. My thing is, should they be lighter? Yes. Makes sense because it's mostly cartilage. It's thin. We'll do the same for buggy arms. I feel like having some sort of worm in the name, like W-Y-R-M, which means dragon without wings. Well, not directly translated, but that is technically what it is. Dragon without wings or legs, so mostly a snake body, which it has bug legs. And worms, wormathan, no. I want to add Leviathan in there, so Leviathan, worm. We want... I definitely feel like you should be talking to somebody on the other line who's like, oh my god, this is a great discovery. We've never found fossils in such pristine condition. The last time we did, it was encased in we found it was encased in mud. This must be what, or the deep sea pressure must not, or something, fossilization. You know, some smart sounding shit. Something's missing. Maybe if I... That feels a bit better. we are. This feels better. Of course, the actual coloring for this thing will be much different because it's in its hibernation stasis form. Oh, you know what I just realized? I'm supposed to add Dialga and Euxie elements to this. I did not do that. Alright, let's go. No, Azelf. A-Z-E-L. Azelf. Then let's open up a new one and let's search up Dialga. I definitely feel like its coloring will be more Primal Dialga. Azelf, however. We don't want it too apparent in how it looks. Let's see, what can we do? Maybe in its colorings. I have everything around here is blue. I want its tail somewhere because its eyes already are partially the shape of Azelf's gem. The eye color is the same as it, so we want to add in its tail somewhere. Ooh, you know what would be interesting? Let me take a look at Dialga first. Maybe I'll get something from here. Okay. Mostly, I'm seeing time things. Time diamonds. Honestly, I already think it's pretty good. I don't really need to add anything. Maybe in its enlightened form it'll gain more of those traits. Or maybe it'll have patterns on its stomach. Yeah, like, like its stomach when it's standing up. We can have it'll have like that kind of pattern on its stomach. I realized I was using the wrong one. Yeah, because then what I can do, I can... Okay. And then it can continue. Yeah, okay, it can continue like that. I like this. This way, it gives in the Yuxi feeling of the tail. It gives in the Yuxi feeling of the tail while having Dialga's time things. That makes sense to me. That's pretty good. I enjoy this. Yeah, right. Ooh, I love how it looks. God, I'm excited. This already looks so good. Alright, let's get started on the actual, like, awakened form then sketch. Color. Yep, we want that dark blue. Alright. Actually, you know what we need to do? We need to take a screenshot picture of this. Open and shot eye form. Snipping tool. We want paste as web. Yes, please. There we are. The closed eye form will be for later, though. I want to keep the closed eye form for Mantis Caard. Oh, that's fine. I was wondering, what is going on there? I just realized something. No, bring back my other image. No! Oh well. I need to save this one. Yes. And then let's actually open it up again. There, I can take another picture of it. Boop, 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 boop. I just realized something. There we go. Now I can give that feeling like, oh my god, it's gargantuan. There we are. All right, now let's use our utilities, our abilities. What we've got. Okay, let's see here. We want, I know I definitely want that head shape. Big ass flat head feeling. There we go. I need it better because... My thing is, no. I want a different pose. There. I got it. Keep going. Yep. Although, if I did have it like this, then it's kinda not showing off the legs. Head. Section. Oh, no. It could be separated by sections. The design that I had. Ooh. I need to look at that isopod thing again. Okay, it kind of shows how... I need it smaller. Section. not the best of proportions, but when I draw the actual Pokédex thing, I feel like it will definitely improve. Or the position, at least, or the drawing idea. Okay, let's see here. Maybe let's not separate that midsection. Whatever. Okay, so we want 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Here we go. And then we have this one. Okay. Figure that out a bit. But what we want here for this head where is this whale picture? There we go. We should have a pattern on the front of its nose, but for now. I just realized with the clothes thing, I feel like Yeah, when it awakens, it glows. But having it so that, you know, it gives it a feeling, oh, that's its eye. No, or something. Okay, let's get rid of the ice pod so I can actually see. They were further back. Ooh, you know what could be scary too? Yes. It's giving. little wider, didn't we? I think we did. Why is it giving dragon from Shrek? I just... no, that's funny, but no. Wait. I'm tempted to add that. No. We'll leave it. Okay. The midsection spikes. Okay. Then we want, let's see here. What if we have them straight up because they're on alert? One, two, three. we go. Okay. Yep. There we go. There we are. I'll make this fin just... No, you know what we're gonna do? We're not gonna have that last fin. We're gonna keep that like it is. That's already looking pretty good. I'm gonna keep... I know technically they aren't supposed to do that, but you know what? Look at we ball. Should I? Should I fix them? No, they actually look pretty good. Yeah, call it like that. And then let's do the pattern that we had planned here. Start with a line. Okay, then we... Yes. We didn't want it like that. We wanted it to repeat like... Underneath his chin, it'll start like... Okay. I think that's pretty good. Let's color. Let me shrink this down a bit and put this... Yes. So I could still have that color reference for it. Actually, then we want this up. Alright, I think we should keep the yellow eyes because that makes sense to me. So let's do that. That's what I forgot. I was like, why does this feel so empty? That's why. I like the idea that the pupil can rotate so it always stays up. So this way I can have this way as an eye, but also this way as an eye. Legs, eye, legs, eye. Legs, eye, but do we do the eyes on the tail? Yeah, we do. I was wondering why there wasn't as many eyes as I wanted. Am I missing any? I don't think so. Now, let's get on to the Dialga coloring, because we want more primal... Excuse me? I didn't want to search my image. Yes. I think this is Primal Dialga Blue. You know what I could also do? You want this blue or this blue? I quite like the darker blue on it. Even though it's a shading color, I feel like it fits better. Oh, shoot. That's better. It's giving big kitty even in its scary form. Which kind of sucks, but also it's so fun. Because I'm like, oh, I have to, you know, make it look all scary. But it's just big kitty. I like the idea of having that deep blue, so even if it's not swimming in the ocean, it's, you know... Ooh, what I could do is like, oh, they're in their base form, they're stating and stuff like that. You introduce an item to them, they wake up, but instead of going after you, they go on a rampage, and you have to go and actually chase them. Ooh, I like that. You're gonna have to swim through the depths of the water to catch up to this thing. Or like, it'll be loose, and then you'll return back through the portal, and they'll be like, well, what happened? What did you see? And then you'll be like, hey, yeah, giant scary Pokemon ran away, and they're like, oh, weird. Okay, I used an item and it woke up, and it's like, woke up, okay, that's weird. And then later, it actually is shown, oh shit, it's causing trouble. Like, Optelligis could be breaking and destroying satellites because it was waking up early, causing like people to not have communication and such like that. And then this guy could be terrorizing undersea life so badly and trying to eat things that like Pokemon who are not meant to come from below have come up from below, from species below, and ships are being capsized and stuff. Like, fishermen are like, we can't catch any more fish. This is really bad. And then like, oh shit, some of our ships are sinking due to a monster. I like that idea. I like that idea a lot. Like, trading and stuff goes on hold because no ships are allowed to go out to sea and stuff like that because of this Pokemon monster that is terrorizing and stuff like that. And no more no more star explorations are able to happen, and communications from satellites are down. So, you know, it's of utmost urgency that, you know, you solve it or you fix it and such like that, you know? You fix the problem. Fix the eyes over here. Alright. I like the idea that this is how it looks underwater, and then when you get close, like... It'll look more like that underwater and stuff, but still. Depending on how deep it is. Let's see. I could give it a white stomach. I really should, not gonna lie. It just doesn't have that coloring because it's in there. So... great white sharks have white on their bellies, so that when they're up on the like near the surface, the sun is shining down, and you can't exactly see the coloring, the white coloring. Let me go with a new white so I can... Okay, then up again. Here we go. Here we go, okay. And then we want one more for the head here. Where's that come from? There we go. Now let's take... That's not right. There we go. Okay. I just realized I should probably also, there we go. And then I'll... Okay, so let's make sure. Okay, now let's keep going here. Oops. It's always when you color a different part, you notice something's messed up. Okay. Now we want another color. We want something that really gives... take a look at as of 2 because light blue. I was thinking of like this kind of blue somewhere. If I had it in here, it fits and it feels correct. Let's tone it down a bit. Let's turn it into like that color. There we go, I was wondering what was going on. I need... That's not it. That's the right color. Oh. So I should probably undo that before I accidentally made a mistake. Okay. Yeah, I could also do, I could just... we want more bug coloring in here too. So you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna figure out how to add some green. Ooh, you know, it actually, if I add in the green on this pattern and on its, like, on the other spikes, because if it's on its tail, then it looks like kelp or seaweed floating through the water. Extra camouflage. Extra camouflage. Ooh. Ooh. Yes! Okay. Let's find a good camouflage green. We can adjust the green on it a bit. No, let's not add them on those spikes. We're gonna do... Gonna experiment with the legs a little bit. See what'll... Yeah, we'll do that. Hello there, brethren. I'm making the other legendary you want to see.
Yeah.
I have the dormant fossil state, and then I have the actual state. I'm gonna adjust the green, but, you know. Why do you smell like that?
What do I smell like what?
I don't know. You smell strange. Smells a little bit like static and campfire.
That's the scent of my flesh rotting out from me. No, like literally whenever I go through like rapid temperature change, like from outside to inside, my skin starts to disintegrate. And it smells like it.
Weird. Also pay attention to her. She missed you. Alright. Where else could I do? No, you know, maybe let's test these. Let's test the spikes.
I take it the inspectors didn't come today either?
Is there a sign on the door?
Nope.
Then nope. No inspection today.
Yep. Legally, they shouldn't be able to because the thing ran out, so yep.
Yep. Yes, I feel like that's the move. But our only thing is, we want to... Whoa. A bluish green, that feels a little bit better. Yes, right there. That's a good color. I like that. Okay, then let's see. We want the teeth to be stained fossil yellow. There we go. I like that. I like that. Let's get rid of the white. Maybe I changed the white. Let's see. I mean, it is mostly a deep sea. No. No. I like it. I think there's only one issue that I'm finding. Okay, maybe two issues. Yes, I found the second issue. And then where's our green? Is this our green? Yes, that's our green. Oh, I had it on erase. Actually, what if I... I quite like the blue one better. That's better. I like that. I like that. Alright. And then one last touch. Nope. Still really like the idea of changeable pupils. Like they shift automatically upright. That feels correct. Yes. Ooh, now that is nice. I really enjoy that. But we need to fix something. Where's our green? There's our green. That dark blue, we're having any eye creases, is not going to turn black. It's just going to stay there. That dark blue. Yes. I'm really liking this. I like it a lot. Ah, I feel good about this. Yes. Ah. Okay, that's great. Now, let's see. Ooh, where's that snaggletooth yellow I had? I'm missing the claws. Yes. Alright, now my thing is, it's 4 o'clock. I started an hour late. Should I go and make its metamorphosis form now? You know what? No. Let's call it here. We'll call it good. So, I will say goodbye. Thank you guys so much for watching. I actually just realized I wasn't checking the chat, but whatever. Whatever, we will be fine. You know what I want to add just for funs? Little human. That really gives a gargantuan feel to it. Like, I could eat you in one bite. Type feeling to it. Alright. This way, it makes you really question, is this thing Gigantamax? No. No, it's not. Oh god, can you imagine that thing Gigantamaxed? Oh my god, wait. Oh, how big would a human be? I would say, like, maybe... Actually, let's give ourselves for reference here. Oh my god. Oh, you know how huge that thing would be? World Eater type level huge. Oh, alright. I gotta stop. I hope Kinger in the corner oh, I should actually mention, the video is out now. The video where Kinger's dancing. Bop, bop, bop. Sorry. I'm looking at him dancing and I'm like, ha, makes sense. The video is out now. Actually, it was out 2 days ago? Yesterday? One of the two. It was out then. So, it's done. It's over. It is out. The stream is out. The video is out. And, so go check Arm Smasher out. YouTube/Arm Smasher. Or not slash, just search up in YouTube Arm Smasher. No space. Arms Smasher. ARMSSMASHER. No space. And you can also check him out on Twitch at same thing, twitch.tv/Arm Smasher. We prefer that you watch our lives there rather than on TikTok or on YouTube. So, wait, we can't find it on YouTube. Well, I guess you'll just have to go to Twitch. And we're actually going to be live this Friday instead of Saturday because we have a special event. We're celebrating for 2 different people. So, I'm excited to be there and I'm excited for this to happen. So, I will see you all there as Pomni, but for now, you can see me say goodbye. Goodbye, everybody. Auf Wiedersehen. See you later. Bye-bye. Goodbye.